Hi everyone! You know how we all have feelings, right? Well, meet Riley. She's a happy kid mostly. And guess what? Her feelings are like little characters in her head. They're always running around, figuring things out. There's Joy, who loves to laugh and have fun.
Then there's me, Sadness. I feel a little down sometimes.
And I'm Fear, always looking out for danger.
Disgust here. Not a fan of broccoli, let me tell you.
And I'm Anger. Let's just say I see red sometimes.
These 5 feelings live in headquarters, which is like the control center inside Riley's brain. From there, they help Riley handle everything in her life, from choosing her clothes to playing hockey with her friends. They're a team, you see. They work together to make sure Riley is happy and safe. It's like a big fun party in Riley's head most of the time. But what happens when things change? What happens when Riley has to leave everything she knows and loves? Let's find out. Now, these feelings aren't just hanging out in Riley's head for no reason. They're busy little bees. Every time Riley experiences something new, her feelings jump into action. They help her understand what's happening and how to react. They create memories, too. Each memory is like a little ball of light, colored by the main feeling Riley felt at that moment. Yellow for happy times, blue for sad, and so on. Joy loves making those bright, shiny memories. She wants Riley to be happy all the time. But sometimes, other feelings need to step in too. For example, remember disgust? Well, she might seem a little picky, but she's actually super important. She helps Riley make good choices, like avoiding foods that might make her tummy hurt. And anger? He might seem like a hothead, but he's the one who stands up for Riley when something seems unfair. See? Each feeling has a job to do. Everything's going swimmingly in Riley's world until... BAM! Big change alert! Riley's family decides to move from Minnesota, their cozy home, all the way to San Francisco. Can you imagine leaving everything you know behind? Riley's excited about the adventure, or at least she tries to be, but deep down she's feeling a whole mix of emotions.
Joy tries her best to stay positive. She keeps reminding Riley about all the cool things they'll do in San Francisco. But I can't help but feel blue about leaving our friends, our house, and our hockey team behind.
The move is a big adjustment for Riley. Her new house is smaller, her new school feels strange, and she misses her old friends terribly. Joy tries to keep those happy memories shining bright.
But I keep bringing up the things Riley misses, and that makes Joy a little nervous.
Here's the thing about Sadness. She's often misunderstood. People think she just wants to bring everyone down. But that's not true. Sadness is just as important as Joy, even if she doesn't seem as fun at first. She helps Riley recognize when something is wrong and allows her to process those feelings. Remember those memory orbs? Well, Sadness can't help but touch them, and when she does, they turn blue. Joy worries that Sadness will ruin all of Riley's happy memories. She tries to keep Sadness out of everything, but that only makes things worse. You see, Sadness needs to be heard too.
Things come to a head when Riley tries to join a new hockey team in San Francisco. She's excited at first, but then she messes up during tryouts. She feels embarrassed and frustrated, and that's when I start to take over.
Section 5, Lost and Found, Memories on the Loose. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where things get really interesting.
In a moment of panic, Joy tries to stop me from turning a core memory blue. You know, one of those super important memories that shape who Riley is.
But in the chaos, Joy and Sadness accidentally get sucked up into the vastness of Riley's long-term memory.
With Joy and me gone, Riley is left with fear, disgust, and anger running the show. Talk about a recipe for disaster.
Riley becomes withdrawn, easily irritated, and afraid to try new things. She misses her old life so much that she even considers running away back to Minnesota.
Meanwhile, lost in the labyrinth of long-term memory, Joy and I embark on an epic adventure to get back to headquarters.
Along the way, they encounter forgotten friends, like Bing Bong, Riley's imaginary friend from when she was little. Section 6, Team Emotions, working together for Riley.
Joy wants to rush back to headquarters and fix everything. But Sadness wants to take things slow. She wants to understand why Riley is feeling so down and help her process those emotions.
Along their journey, Joy begins to see that Sadness isn't trying to make things worse. She's actually trying to help.
Back in headquarters, fear, disgust, and anger are doing their best to keep things running. But without Joy and Sadness, Riley's inner world is falling apart. Her personality islands, which represent her love of family, friendship, and hockey, begin to crumble. Riley's losing her spark.
It's during a heartfelt conversation with Bing Bong that Joy finally understands the importance of sadness. She realizes that sometimes it's okay for Riley to feel sad. In fact, it's essential. Sadness allows Riley to connect with her parents on a deeper level. It helps them understand what she's going through and offer comfort and support.
This is a big lesson for everyone, even those of us who aren't 11 years old. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or scared. These emotions are a part of who we are, and they help us grow. Then, in a truly touching moment, Joy realizes that it's Sadness's turn to take the lead. She lets sadness take control, and sadness guides Riley to finally break down and cry in her parents' arms. It's a turning point for Riley. By allowing herself to feel her sadness, she's able to process her grief over leaving her old life behind. With a newfound appreciation for sadness, Joy and Sadness finally make it back to headquarters. But they discover that without Joy, Riley's lost her ability to feel happiness. She's shut down emotionally. Desperate to help, Joy tries to take control and cheer Riley up, but nothing works. Section 7. Accepting sadness, it's okay to not be okay.
Section 8. Growing Up, a time for change and new adventures. With her emotions back in balance, Riley starts to heal. She's still sad about leaving Minnesota behind, but she's also open to new experiences in San Francisco. She realizes that growing up involves change, and change can be scary, but it can also be exciting. She joins a new hockey team and even makes a new friend. She starts to see the beauty of San Francisco and all the amazing things it has to offer. Most importantly, she learns that it's okay to hold on to the past while still embracing the future. Riley's journey teaches us that our emotions are not our enemies. They are our guides. They help us navigate the ups and downs of life and shape us into the people we are meant to be. Section 9. Riley's Rainbow, Embracing All Our Emotions. So the next time you're feeling blue, remember Riley and her emotional adventure. It's okay to feel all your feelings. It's what makes you, you. Embrace your inner rainbow of emotions, and remember that even sadness has an important role to play in your story. And remember, as I always say, be kind to one another, because you never know what someone else is going through, and a little bit of kindness can go a long way. That's all from me, folks. Keep on feeling, keep on growing, and keep on shining your light.